What if the ancient world wasn't as primitive as we've been told? What if the secrets to some of history's greatest technologies were hidden right beneath our feet, waiting to be uncovered? One such discovery that raises questions about the true capabilities of ancient civilizations is the Baghdad Battery, an object that defies the very timeline we've been taught. Found in modern-day Iraq, this simple clay jar, which contains a copper cylinder and iron rod, suggests the possibility that electricity was known to ancient cultures long before the modern age. Could this jar have been an early attempt at creating a battery, or is there something more extraordinary behind its construction? Let's think about it. The idea of electricity didn't enter mainstream understanding until the 18th century, and yet here we are, staring at a relic that seems to suggest an ancient awareness of electrical energy. The concept of generating electricity would seem far beyond the reach of people thousands of years ago. So how could this seemingly primitive object have functioned as a source of power? Was this just a quirky curiosity of ancient craftsmanship, or a glimpse into lost knowledge that's been hidden for millennia? Some argue that it could have simply been a device for storing energy, a form of ancient tech we're not fully understanding. But when you take into account the timing of this discovery, and the many other unexplained artifacts from the same era, the idea of a highly advanced ancient civilization, one that knew more than we give them credit for, becomes tantalizingly plausible. Could it be that the ancients had access to technology that modern civilization is only now rediscovering? Or were there ancient civilizations with a technological prowess lost over the ages? What if these technologies were deliberately erased, buried, or hidden from the collective knowledge of humanity? Could the Baghdad Battery be a clue that leads us to uncover even more extraordinary artifacts that defy history's explanations? What do you think? Was ancient technology more advanced than we ever imagined? Or is there another explanation for this curious find? Let us know in the comments below. Welcome to Celestial Chronicles, where we dive deep into the mysteries that challenge our understanding of the past. Stay tuned for more astonishing discoveries in future videos. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece, the Antikythera Mechanism is one of the most fascinating artifacts ever found. At first glance, it looks like a pile of broken gears, but when researchers put it all together, they realized it was something far more complex: the world's first mechanical computer. This ancient device was used to predict the positions of the stars, phases of the moon, and even upcoming eclipses. But here's the catch. This device was made over 2,000 years ago in ancient Greece, at a time when no one should have had the knowledge to create such a sophisticated machine. Without modern tools or electricity, how did the Greeks manage to craft such a precise and intricate system of gears? This raises the question: could ancient civilizations have been far more advanced than we've been led to believe? Some researchers think that the Antikythera Mechanism could have been part of a wider tradition of advanced technology that we just haven't fully understood yet. While many assume that ancient people didn't have the knowledge we do today, this artifact tells a different story. It's as if they were working with a level of technology that seems out of place for their time. Could this be proof that ancient cultures had access to lost knowledge, possibly even far ahead of their time? Or perhaps there were other ancient devices like the Antikythera Mechanism, but they've been lost to history. Could this be evidence of a forgotten golden age of technology that's been erased from our history books? Or is there another explanation? Maybe even something more mysterious at play? It's a question that continues to puzzle historians and archaeologists. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this ancient computer is proof of lost knowledge, or simply an amazing example of ancient ingenuity? The Nazca Lines are one of the most mysterious discoveries in archaeology. Located in the desert of southern Peru, these massive drawings cover an area of about 50 miles. What makes them so strange is their size and precision. Some of the lines stretch over 1,000 feet, but you can't fully appreciate them unless you're above them. So why would the ancient Nazca people create such large, complex designs that couldn't be seen from the ground? Many experts believe the lines were created as part of religious rituals, possibly meant to honor the gods or mark important astronomical events. Some even think they could have been messages to the gods themselves, calling for rain or blessings. But there's another theory that's even more intriguing. Could the Nazca lines be messages to extraterrestrial visitors? Could these giant geoglyphs have been created to communicate with beings from other worlds, or were they built with knowledge that we no longer understand? Some believe the lines may have been used for astronomy, helping the Nazca people track the stars, but the scale and intricacy of these designs suggest there might be more to the story. What if the Nazca people were using these lines to send messages to the sky, hoping for answers or guidance from above? The mystery deepens when we consider that the Nazca culture disappeared long ago, and with them, the knowledge of why they created the lines. The lines themselves remain, but their true purpose is still up for debate. Could they have been a form of communication that was lost to time? Or were they more than just art, tied to a deeper understanding of the universe? What do you think the Nazca lines were really for? Share your thoughts in the comments. The Piri Reis map is an old world map that has puzzled researchers since it was discovered in the early 1500s. What makes this map so special is its accurate depiction of the coastline of Antarctica, an area that was covered in ice and not officially discovered until centuries later. How could a map from the 1500s show Antarctica as it looked without ice, when no one had yet explored the continent? Some believe the map could be proof that ancient civilizations had access to advanced knowledge that we've lost. Could there have been ancient explorers who traveled to Antarctica long before the modern era? Or is there a deeper mystery at play? Could the map be evidence of ancient global navigation skills, or even lost technology that allowed them to chart distant places? The map itself was drawn by a Turkish admiral named Piri Reis, and it's made from a variety of sources, including ancient sea charts. The fact that it shows such accurate details of the Antarctic coastline suggests that the information might have come from an unknown, older civilization, with the knowledge of lands far beyond their reach. Some theories suggest that this lost civilization had the ability to explore the world in ways we don't fully understand today. Could this map be evidence that ancient people traveled across the world and mapped it with amazing precision long before modern explorers? Or is there another explanation, perhaps involving lost technologies or forgotten history? The mystery of the Piri Reis map continues to raise questions that challenge our understanding of history. What do you think? Could this map suggest ancient global exploration? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. In the country of Gabon, West Africa, a surprising discovery was made in 1972, an ancient nuclear reactor that's 1.8 billion years old. Known as the Oklo reactor, it's the only naturally occurring nuclear reactor ever found on Earth. The reactor operated for about 500,000 years, producing nuclear fission in a way similar to modern reactors. But here's the real mystery. How could such a thing exist billions of years ago, long before humans ever appeared on the planet? The discovery was made when scientists found uranium deposits in Gabon that had been altered in a way that's usually only seen in nuclear reactions. The natural reactor worked because the conditions were right. Uranium in the Earth's crust, water to keep it cool, and just the right amount of pressure and temperature. But what's truly astonishing is that this reactor functioned without human interference. It raises the question, could ancient, advanced civilizations have harnessed nuclear power long before we even imagined it? Some scientists believe the Oklo reactor shows that Earth may have had natural reactors much earlier in its history than we thought. This discovery opens up the possibility that nuclear energy wasn't as new as we think. Could it be that there was some ancient civilization that discovered and used nuclear energy, and somehow that knowledge was lost over time? Or perhaps the reactor is just a natural phenomenon, and we've misunderstood its significance. The existence of the Oklo reactor also challenges our understanding of nuclear science. If a natural reactor could exist and function for so long, what does that say about the potential for other types of advanced energy that could have existed in ancient times? Could there have been civilizations that used this knowledge to power their cities? And if so, why did it disappear? The mystery of the Oklo reactor continues to spark questions about the true history of energy on Earth. What do you think? Could ancient civilizations have had access to nuclear power? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The crystal skulls are some of the most mysterious artifacts ever found. Made from clear quartz and shaped into the form of human skulls, these objects have fascinated archaeologists and researchers for years. Their craftsmanship is so precise and intricate that it's difficult to believe they were made by ancient civilizations using the tools available to them. Some of the skulls are extremely old, while others seem to have been crafted more recently, but all of them have sparked curiosity about their true purpose. One of the most puzzling things about the crystal skulls is the fact that they seem to be connected to many different cultures around the world. Some believe that these skulls were used in religious or spiritual rituals, while others think they may have been a form of ancient technology, maybe even a kind of data storage device. Could these skulls hold hidden knowledge passed down from an advanced civilization long gone? Or could they have been crafted by extraterrestrial beings who visited Earth long ago, leaving behind a physical reminder of their visit? There are some who believe the skulls have mystical powers. People say that if you look into one of the skulls, you can feel a strong energy or even see visions. Others argue that the skulls are just art pieces with no deeper meaning or purpose. But the fact that they have been found in different parts of the world, and that some of them are made with such high levels of craftsmanship, raises the question, how did ancient people create them, and why? Could these crystal skulls be ancient relics from a lost civilization with knowledge far beyond our understanding? Or are they simply pieces of art, crafted by skilled artisans from the past? Could they even be a form of communication with otherworldly visitors? The mystery of the crystal skulls is one that has yet to be solved. What do you think? Are these artifacts from ancient civilizations, or do they hold a deeper, more mysterious secret? Share your theories and thoughts in the comments below.